Hello, YouTube. It's your boy BBT back with another beer review. I'm excited about this one. I've had this beer before and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And since it's in the summer or the winter, it's not summer, it's winter. It's winter months. We've been doing a lot of stouts, and I've really enjoyed the stouts that we've had on the list so far. But here is one that I'm actually going to be drinking tonight, and it is Founders Breakfast Stout. This is a double chocolate coffee oatmeal stout. Comes in at 8.3%. This is a very good beer. I've had it before. But I haven't got to do one of these reviews yet. And it has been requested. So that's why I'm doing it. So let's give a little sniff test first. And by the way, you can kind of see there's the coloring on it. There's the coloring on the beer itself. It had a decent sized head. You can kind of see the head rim there. It had a little bit of a head on it, not too much. It kind of dissipated a little bit faster than what I've noticed in the past, or that I felt like I've drank it out of the past. You can definitely smell the chocolate. The chocolatey flavor smell, and you can get this. They've got this kind of this aroma that's different to it. I'm trying to put my finger on it. I don't know if it's the oatmeal that's giving it that way. But you definitely smell the chocolatey and the chocolatey kind of like overtones, I guess you could say. It's got a different smell to it. I think it's the oatmeal. If my sniffer's correct, which it's probably not, but I can definitely smell something a little bit different, and I think it's the oatmeal. I'm not certain. That's why I'm not saying that it is. All right, let's give a little test here. Yeah, man, this is what I like about Founders is most of their beers are very easy drinking, and this is one of those stouts that's not too. It sounds like it's going to be really sweet, but it's actually more on the coffee bitter side of a lot of stouts, and you can taste the coffee and the chocolatey flavoring. I feel like the oatmeal is more like on the back end of the flavoring. It's not really towards the front. When you first initially take that first drink, you get that strong chocolate, almost like espresso kind of coffee flavoring that you can kind of get with that. It's good. I mean, it's so easy drinking. The 8.3%, it tastes about right. I mean, if you were to taste this beer, I mean, you would say that it was anywhere from 7 to 9%, I would say. It is a very good beer, and it is a little more bitter. It's more on the bitter side of a lot of stouts, because a lot of the stouts have more of like a creamy, smooth, um, finish that has a little bit sweeter. This one's a little more on the bitter side of the stouts, but that doesn't make it any less good. If I'm drinking a stout, I like the mixture of both the sweet and the a little more of the coffee bitterness type of a flavor. It's still very good. It's very, very good, and it drinks really well all the way throughout. I really enjoy this beer. This is one of those beers that I get almost every year, right around in the winter and the cold months out of the year. It's real easy for me to pick up one of these Founders Breakfast Stouts. I know it's going to be good. It's good in almost any occasion. I personally like drinking this before dinner, or even post dinner, but not really as a dessert beer. But I do like drinking this kind of like throughout the midday of my day, and like kind of leading up into the my dinner. But this is very good. I really like this beer. This is a solid 8.9. It's just an 8.9. It's just good all the time. I just love it. It's a very good beer. Founders always, I mean, it's very rare that they disappoint. So that's it's definitely worth checking out if you like stouts. This one's very good. It's the double chocolate coffee oatmeal stout, and that's the beer review. If you want to follow more BBT content, you can catch me live on Twitch at /bearded beer time, or You can check me out on my social media, keep you up to date on everything that's happening in the BBT world. And that's on Twitter and on Instagram. Both of them, Bearded Beer Time. All of it, Bearded Beer Time. Or Bearded Beer Time. You want this mug? Bearded Beer Time. It's all Bearded Beer Time. Anyway, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Much love. And lastly but not least, cheers.